Hi, I'm Tyler,
And I'm Brittany.
and this is Happily Ever After Dark.
Show where we talk about how marriage is supposed to be easy and
Not hard.
not hard. I mean, that's about it.
It's pretty
Right?
simple.
Pretty simple. So, welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you have already listened to us yet before and you're like, I want to listen to the app some
Yeah,
more.
wasn't that bad.
Wasn't that
We'll
bad.
hear it again.
And this is episode 3,
Nice.
full episode number 3. Last week we talked about quality time
Mhm.
and finding pockets of your day, of your week to spend quality time with your spouse. And there was a small little something we kind of veered on for a second that I want to refocus on a lot more today. And that is kind of just the flirting with your spouse never dies.
Flirting doesn't die.
And it shouldn't
It should
die.
never die. The chase should never die.
And it's another piece of kind of not living as roommates. You know, the first episode we talked about splitting things 50-50 and really finding your area of the home
Mm-hmm.
that best suits you so you can help everyone out equally. Last week we talked about quality time. And now we're going to talk about what are we doing in that quality time or how
Yeah.
to kind of
How to accentuate the quality time?
accentuate the quality time
Yeah.
and just continue kind of the chase of your spouse, no matter how long you've been married,
The dating phase forever.
the dating phase forever, but not just the dating,
The
the
courting.
interactions,
Yeah.
the
The flirting, like you
the
said.
flirting. I mean,
That's
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 pretty much it.
that's all it is. So we're going to talk a little more about moving out of the roommate phase of being married and just how the comfortability after you get married and been together for a little while kind of puts you in a
Like,
place where,
just roommate robots in the sense it feels like
yeah,
you're just like go to work, wake up, go to work, come home, cook dinner,
do chores.
do chores, watch one Netflix show, go to sleep.
Yeah. It's not moving out of a comfort zone, but moving out of the lazy side of it. The taken for granted side. I guess that almost
What's
sounds
taken
wrong.
for granted, would you
The
say?
like the fact that like you have a partner.
Right, like, oh, I already got one.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like that's
All
it.
done.
Yeah. Cool.
Got them.
Now we're just in this and that's it.
And they just be miserable for 30 years.
Yeah. Just be roommates for the rest of your marriage
The
lives. Like
right.
that shouldn't be the way it is.
hmm So, now that we went over chores and
Mm-hmm.
explaining that, we went over quality time. What are we doing in that quality time?
What are we
Well,
doing? Well,
we'll get there. We gotta move our way in there. We gotta move our way in
we'll we'll
things.
we'll work our way in there.
We'll work our way in there. So it's we're moving into things.
Mm-hmm.
We've got chores figured out. Now we've got quality time we're spending together.
Mm-hmm.
But the anticipation of that quality time
Mm-hmm.
together, looking forward. What makes you looking forward to spend time with your partner?
Yeah.
What are we excited about? If you're kind of just doing that regular
Hey, what's up when you walk in the
interaction
door?
throughout the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no happy to see you. There's no lovey kisses. There's
Yeah.
no, you know,
Almost
it's
puppy
just
dog
like,
energy
hey,
waiting
I'm
at the
home.
door. Yeah.
Like, so it's like, yeah, getting out of that,
Mm-hmm.
that roommate feeling
Mm-hmm.
is in a sense.
It's keeping the spark is what I think we're really after.
hmm
Is that yeah, the spark there should never leave. The date should never stop. The chase should never end. It's just it shouldn't. It's there for a reason in the beginning, and this is the person you chose, and it should continue to be
Yeah, it
there.
should be exciting to be with that
Mm-hmm.
person any chance you get. However, people get lazy
Yep.
and they get kind of, sometimes we all get in funks. We get
Mm-hmm.
that. We're kind of talking about every average, everyday stuff. Everyone's got, mental struggles here and there. But we're talking about regular days on a regular basis situation here. Some days we can give more than others. But regular
Definitely, but
regular schmegular day,
mm-hmm.
you know, getting out of that.
Getting back into the passive flirting.
Hmm. Hmm. Also, with laziness in everyday life, is appearance. I think can get lazy. You
Yeah,
know, not that we're vain people, but it's nice when you look nice and feel nice.
it's even nice to just look nice for yourself
If
sometimes.
that's where I was going with, you know, if you feel you're confident in the way you look, you're confident in what you're
Hmm.
wearing, your partner's gonna feel that confidence like
Oh yeah,
radiating from you.
definitely. That's
If
a
you're
little,
if you're if you're
yeah.
rocking like a giant t-shirt and leggings every single day, you know, the comfortability is, I don't know how to say
Kind
it.
of
Like,
taken
you know,
over.
there are times of course where you're like, wow, honey, you're looking real banging. And I'm like, hello?
Yeah,
So, however,
that's
it's the
fair.
times when I know I look banging that makes me feel better and more confident. So, ladies, I think you'll feel more better and confident if there are days where you feel confident for yourself and then your partner will feel that from you.
Hmm.
And just making sure you're both putting effort into your
Yeah,
appearance. You know, I'm sorry,
definitely.
but I you're a blue collar worker and
Yeah,
I do
that's.
not like blue collar clothes at home.
Oh no, I. It's one of the things that gets me now after a number of years is that no, when I come home, I like to change
Hmm.
because that's work, and work is different than home.
Yeah, yeah. So getting out of those work
Yeah.
clothes when you come home, um, and things like that. But just like it drives me bonkers. No, you know, offense to any blue collar men out there.
Yeah, no,
Honestly, maybe a little bit. Fuck it.
I
Like,
mean,
change your pants.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I used to be bad. I
you
used to,
used to be bad, but
yeah.
that doesn't still wasn't hounding your fucking ass
No,
to
you
like,
weren't.
please, for the love of God, change your
No.
clothes before. I mean, I get it if we're meeting somewhere after
Like right after
right
work is
after
different,
work is
but
different.
yeah.
However, if you're like living and breathing in your fucking safety yellow, orange, and your goddamn Carhartt jeans,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, there's a line. We gotta put
Oh,
something on slightly nicer, even
absolutely.
if it's just a clean pair of jeans and a plain ass t-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, and that's really all it takes. You come home, you change into that. It's just clean clothes, maybe change your hat, whatever, and go to the grocery store.
Like, do you feel better getting out of those
Oh,
clothes?
absolutely.
Right.
Even if I've been at home for the day, because like say you had a lazy weekend and just a be at home, chill, rot type of day,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, just almost nothing was accomplished. But at some point, if you put on clothes, you will feel
Mm-hmm.
better about yourself. You
Yeah.
will want to go do something.
Yeah,
And
let that bun down. This is
mhm,
probably the one, if you're watching on YouTube, this is probably the one and only time you're gonna see me in a bun because it actually did look cute today that I did. So I'm not much of a bun girl. It's just letting your hair down, looking, putting on those nicer pair of jeans, getting out
mhm,
of the leggings, putting on a more, shirt that fits you better. Because I be seeing a lot of my girl ladies that be putting off the weight, and I'm like, damn, you look snatched, and they're still wearing clothes that don't make them look snatched. Ladies, if you've lost the weight, you need to wear clothes that make you look
flaunt it,
snatched. There's a
definitely.
reason. You gotta
Yeah,
flaunt that shit. Even to your own husband,
yeah.
because if you're still wearing that 3X size t-shirt, but your ass is in a medium now,
Oh,
come on.
definitely. Yeah, if you are feeling good about yourself, show it off to your partner. Like it will show, it
Mm-hmm.
will tell. They'll be able to notice. It's again, it's one of those little things that can be done. If you
And
happen to be
yeah,
feeling great that day, just let it rub off on them a
something
little.
so it can be something so small. We're not
Hmm.
telling you to get full glam. We're not telling the men to put suits on. We're just saying to a little bit nicer in your presentation is going to make you feel better,
Hmm.
and it makes you radiate with the confidence. It's going to make you feel a little more flirty with your partner, a little
Hmm.
bit more spicy with your partner if you can feel confidence in
Yeah,
yourself.
absolutely.
And just getting out of that, kind of meh feeling.
Yeah,
And
to where you like, I do get you've come home from work. It's been a long day. It's just been a,
yeah, get
just
in your
been one of
comfy
those days.
clothes.
Yeah, get
I
in your
get
comfy
it.
clothes.
But if you're going
Yeah,
somewhere
if you have something to do,
together,
yeah, if you have something to do, got the errands to run, or just have to, just want to get out for a quick snack.
Yeah,
That's it. I mean, even if it's after dinner, you put on a decent pair of clothes, run out to go get ice cream.
we did that the other day.
We did exactly that.
We did
But
exactly that the other day.
that's all. That's all
Hmm.
you need, and right there is just enough of a spark to light something else.
Yeah, and I'm
And
a dress
that's
girl. Like there are so many dresses that you can wear around the house
mhm,
that are cozy and comfy, and your husband will
absolutely
be more than happy that you're wearing
yes,
that dress.
absolutely.
Yeah, just kind of keeping the anticipation alive, or like kind of
Hmm.
keeping your partner on their toes, at home, at the grocery store, and make them feel giddy in a
Hmm.
sense, making them feel wanted, making yourself feel wanted, and kind of being proud of that person that you have on your arm
Hmm.
when you feel that way about yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, even those times where like I get ready for work in the morning and then I
Hmm.
leave and then
Yeah, I send you the text where, hey, you look good.
yeah,
Like the way your hair
yeah,
was.
you'll send
Yeah.
me even like little things like that. So like you
Mm.
just catching a glimpse of me just
Well,
that morning, you know.
not even necessarily just a glimpse. I mean, a lot of times we've full on had coffee and I watched you get ready and it just whatever. Watch you walk out the door, you got in the car and you left me, and
You're
I'm
like,
like,
oh.
oh, oh, you look good.
Yeah. But that's like another thing about something that we talked about last week is how like texting your partner is so important throughout the
Hmm.
day. Um and not just only,
Can you get
hey,
the milk?
yeah, can you get milk on your way home from work?
It's like, yeah, I didn't have time to get the groceries. Can you pick up dinner?
Yeah, yeah. So it's making, if you can go through your phone right now and like 90% of your texts are, you know, like operational, like, hey, can
Hmm.
you do this? Or oh, did you do that? You're that those are roommates. That's
That's
living
yeah.
that you're texting your roommate. If there's not one text message in the last week that's not like, I love you, or I can't wait to see you when you get
Hmm.
home. Like that's a bit of an issue. You
Yeah.
should be telling your partner that you love them throughout the
Hmm.
day, throughout the week. You should tell them anytime you think about
Yeah.
them.
The
Uh,
I love yous, the you're beautifuls, the you're handsomes, the
Yeah, I'm thinking
thanks,
about you.
yeah, the thanks for
The
putting up with me's,
if you
like,
made your husband lunch, I
you
hope
know,
you enjoyed your lunch
yeah,
today. Like I know a lot of my, stay-at-home mom friends,
hmm,
they make their husband's lunch. Just
definitely,
that's so nice. Like I sometimes miss that when I was a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home
yeah,
wife, is I would bring you
that's,
lunch every day.
yeah, that was good,
And yeah, it's just like
hmm,
things like that. Like, hope you enjoy your lunch today. You should be texting your spouse. I mean, it doesn't have to be every day, but
no,
uh, every other day, maybe.
hmm. I mean, even as simple as, like you said, you're sitting at lunch and you happen to cross my mind,
Hmm.
hey, love you, it's,
Really,
or,
just
mhm,
anytime you cross your spouse's mind or your spouse crosses your mind throughout the
mhm,
day, send that 5-second text.
yeah,
Like we discussed this last week. It
hmm,
literally it takes 5 seconds to text your spouse
it does, and
anytime throughout the day.
and also for whatever reason, if in that particular moment you're feeling a little extra spicy, go ahead and send that. Why not?
Yeah, spicy text.
It'll be a
That too.
surprise.
Y'all send each other pictures.
Send them.
Send each other pictures. I was on a girls trip one time and I was like, "Oh, BRB gonna go send a pic." And like they were flabbergasted that I would like like clutch my pearls, send my husband a photo.
That's
And it's
crazy.
like I'm getting one in return. So like
Hmm.
ladies, don't be thinking we're not getting photos without getting any in return or
Oh
vice
yeah,
versa. Say I get one if you get one, or you get
yeah,
one if I get one
absolutely.
first. That's all. Like, or you
That's
can just do it
yeah.
randomly. Just just thinking about it, surprise them with a
Hmm.
little picture, a little something something, a little spicy pic.
Yeah,
Maybe you've warned them if they're in a meeting first that they're about to get something they shouldn't open in that meeting.
yeah. Yeah. Turn the volume down. Make sure your
Oh,
headphones
full
are in.
videos is what we're sending
It's
now. Whoa.
whatever.
But definitely just anytime you're thinking of your partner, send a text message.
Hmm.
Save for work messages, thinking of you, can't wait to see you, sending that emoji or
Well,
send
yeah.
that like winky emoji, things like that. Fuck, throw an eggplant and a water emoji? No, probably not that. I mean, maybe.
I mean, I mean, in all honesty, who's really looking at my phone but me?
Yeah,
So
yeah, but you.
yeah, it's really. I mean, it's sitting at work and my phone happens to ding, and you look down and it it's the wife, and that's what I get is this. Been thinking about you all day.
Hmm.
Can't wait till you're home later.
And it's the anticipation. Like when
Hmm.
you get a text from me, you kind of don't know what it's going to be.
No, it could be really anything.
It could be, can you go get milk? But it also
Yeah,
can be a titty.
yeah, it could definitely. It's been that before.
And
Yeah.
so it's keeping that anticipation alive
Hmm.
that we were talking about earlier. And then, if you always know when your husband texts you or when your wife texts you, it's going to be
A job.
a job, yeah, or something that you're asking
Hmm.
for. It
It's
is
yeah.
kind of losing that spark is dimming when you don't have things to look forward to with your spouse or from your spouse.
I mean, even though you're married and have been together for whoever who knows
Mm.
how long, the text throughout the day, even that's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like, yeah, you may be at work, but
Hmm.
it may come down to
Just
the
that you're
yeah,
interested in their day.
you're interested, and they may rant a little bit about what say Debbie in
And fucking
yeah,
HR.
and HR is doing because of something somebody said.
Yours is just
You're like,
usually some idiot on the
yeah,
job site is
that's all it
being an
is.
idiot.
Somebody didn't know how to do something.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
it could be, yeah, so that could be complaining about work, but it's still having some kind of conversation and then kind of leading up to, well, I can't wait to relax with you later.
Hmm.
Something like that. We're not getting at, you need to give something every single day. Just
No,
being with your spouse is the reward.
just being there, like just being present
Mhm.
is the reward,
Mhm.
and
And
that's enough the majority of the time.
yeah, and having those conversations throughout the
Hmm.
day and kind of getting those little like butterflies,
Yeah,
like when
always
when
getting the
we
butterflies.
when we text each other.
Yeah, I kick my feet like a little schoolgirl. I mean, it's one of those things. It's every time my phone goes off and it's you. I'm like, oh, what? What is it this
What
time?
is it this
It's for
time?
me?
And it's like,
Oh,
fuck this
yeah.
stupid bitch.
That's true, yeah.
Or
Or it's that titty.
it can be something.
Hmm.
So utilizing phones, utilizing messaging, letting your spouse know that you're thinking about them throughout the day, letting your spouse know you can't wait to see them. It's not hard.
It's not
It's
hard.
not hard. There's time. It's
And I mean, you're already there. You're on the phone. It's such a simple thing to do, and it's a thought that is there already. And just send it out there.
mhm.
Just shoot that shot. That's all it is.
Yeah, just constantly shoot your shot,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean,
But
you're
however, though, you got to do the steps first. You can't just, be a lazy piece of shit and then try and shoot your shot.
no,
You got
you
to go
still
back to
have to.
episodes 1 and 2
Yeah.
and, make sure you're picking up your slacking around the house
Yeah,
and
you got
spending
to be
quality time with
there.
each other.
You got to be the partner. You got to have the time together, and you got to have the little things that lead up to all of that too.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because the time together is made better when it's anticipated, when it's
Mhm.
being waited upon, when it's 4:30. I got one more hour left before I can get home.
Yeah, and you
And
just getting home like, "Ugh,
yeah,
getting home, time to go," like,
yeah.
and, like dragging your feet through the door and you have like a piss poor attitude.
Hmm.
If you're having positive
Yeah,
conversations with your spouse throughout the day and they're helping you get throughout the day, you're helping each other throughout the day, and that gets you more anticipated to come home
yeah.
and spend that quality time together.
Makes you want to speed through traffic. That's all there is to it. Is yeah. I want to be home more than I want to be at work.
Hmm. Even you send me a lot of pictures though too. You'll like send
Yeah.
me a picture like from a roof or like
Oh yeah.
on a ladder, and
No,
I screenshot all of those pictures. I love when you send me those pictures because
no. I want to share my day with you. That's
I
what it
think a working man is
is.
sexy though also.
Ah,
So I mean, when it's
it's
like I
a
know
perk, I
you've like
guess.
come home smelling like the sun and like dirt. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, that's
yeah.
true. But I mean,
So those pictures are foreplay to me. Like
hmm
that's a titty pic for me, is you looking all rugged and shit. So
yeah, I mean, it's a simple thing to do too.
yeah.
It's like I said, I just want to share my day with you, and that's a quick, easy way to do it.
Hmm.
Especially when because there's times where you've called me and I can't answer, and
Hmm.
it's because of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But when I got up there and I started my day, like you said, those roof pictures. I was up there and had absolutely nothing to do for those couple of minutes while I was
You're
there.
like,
I was like, all right, cool, get
oh,
this good
cool. You
picture.
just
Yeah.
yeah, I love those pictures.
Hmm.
So men, send pictures
Oh,
too.
send
Like
them all.
send all the
Yep.
pictures.
If you think something's interesting throughout the day, send it. Just take a picture
Yeah.
and send it.
Just send me a
That's,
picture of
yep,
big spider ones.
all the time.
Look at this big ass spider.
It scared me. I want it to scare you too. Yeah. Send the pictures. If you thought it was interesting, they probably will too.
Yeah. And they want to see your face throughout the day.
Absolutely.
So, you give a little, get a little. Give a little, get a
Yes.
little. So then there's that anticipation throughout the day with,
Hmm.
the texting and the stuff. So when you get home,
You've just been
you've
waiting
just been
and
waiting.
it's just built up, and now you can kind of release it a little in small little actions until you can have your more intimate
That's the fun
moments.
part, I think, too,
Oh,
is
it
is
is.
the continuous buildup. It's not the kind of like how we talked about in, the last episode. It's like, wanna fuck? It's, we're in building, we're
This
anticipating.
is,
So,
yeah.
we've done those conversations throughout the day.
Hmm.
And, so we left for work this morning. You told me that I look nice, all
Hmm.
throughout the day. We're texting each other pictures of each other, things that we've thought about each other.
Yep.
Now
All
we're
the
home. Now we've
things.
kind of built that anticipation throughout the day.
Hmm.
And we're home, but we still have stuff we need to do.
Yep. We still got to
So
be,
still got to do some grown up
yeah,
stuff.
still got to be adults.
Right.
And
We're still
so,
parents.
but
But even though people that aren't parents, you
yeah,
come home, you still have to cook dinner, you still have
yeah,
like some routines you have to do right when you get home.
decompress a little, whatever.
And,
But
yeah, and
it's,
it's
you can still do that with small, intimate transactions as well.
oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Because, like, if dinner's being made, right? So you happen to be in the kitchen, I need the glass of water.
Need a glass of
Just
I'm so
I'm just
parched. I'm
parched.
just so
Well,
thirsty.
that moment in the kitchen where we pass doesn't just need to be a pass. It can be an
Intentional
intentional, unintentional bump,
bump.
grind.
Meanwhile, my ass is sticking out way
Yeah, it's it just happened to work out
so,
that way,
but
you
that's
know.
what's fun. I feel like is that like that small little like cat and mouse game in a
Hmm.
sense is like we're both being inconspicuous, but very conspicuous, but like
Yes.
very
Yeah.
obvious, but like still trying to do our
Hmm.
task at hand.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
And it's even other little things where you just passing by.
Yeah, I just feel like every time we walk by each other in the house,
It's a hand
a hand
touch,
touch.
a run through the hair, across the
Hmm.
shoulders,
Hmm.
whatever. If you happen to be, laying across the chair, I'll
I would be
touch your
so
leg.
offended if you walked past me in the house and did not touch me in any
I would
form.
kind of feel the same.
Yeah,
Like
that'd
if
be
I was
so
trying to
weird.
walk by and touch you and you're like,
No, if we
moved
just
away from
walked
me.
by with no touching.
Oh, yeah, no. No.
And I think doing those small things throughout the day also helps with like the fear of rejection.
Yeah.
Like later in the evening, if you've been thinking about your spouse all day, but they don't know it,
Yeah.
and then you come home later and
Try to act
try to
on
act like
those.
those,
Yeah.
and it's not going to be positive. It's
No.
your spouse is not going to receive that in a positive way
Because you've had this thing built up all day and then try
by
to,
yourself.
yeah, alone by yourself. And then you let it go and it is just an overflow essentially.
Hmm.
And it's just a little too much to take all
Kind
at
of throwing
once.
throwing your spouse off guard.
Yeah. Hmm.
There can still be anticipation. We're still anticipating for that time together.
Yeah.
And there's still like some build up, but like you're not. It's not like,
It's a little different
yeah.
when we've been talking and
Hmm.
kind of, flirting, being a little innuendo-y throughout the day, as opposed to if, it's one of those busy days where we haven't talked as much,
Hmm.
but, I'm still thinking about you.
Hmm.
But it's when we're finally home and together, and then those thoughts can come to fruition where it's a little much just because our conversations haven't been as in depth in that day. More, we should kind of,
It's just feeling the vibe of your spouse
yeah.
also
Hmm.
is really important. So that's why kind of the build up throughout the day is really important, because
Yeah.
if you're just kind of trying to come home and go like straight to it, it's just not gonna.
It's not the
that's
same.
that's what that's where I think a lot of people's like fear of rejection comes from, is that they're just kind of trying to go like straight into things
Hmm.
with no preheating of the oven
Yeah.
essentially, or
Well,
or
and
no build up of the feelings.
it's taking the offense to the part where, yeah, you're trying to act on this thing that, you've been thinking about them all day, but they don't know that because you didn't tell them, and then
Mhm.
you take it to heart that, like, oh well,
Right, we're not mind
yeah,
readers.
like, oh, they didn't, okay, obviously they don't want me like that.
Mhm.
No, that's not true. It's
Mhm.
just you need
You're
to,
you're hitting them by
yeah.
surprise in a sense, like,
Hmm.
and yeah, they're not prepared for it.
Yeah,
And then yeah, like you said, taking offense
when
when
it's,
they didn't know
yeah,
your intentions because you
when you
haven't
shouldn't.
spoken to them all day.
Yeah, there
Mhm.
should be no offense taken at all. I mean, it's, again, you're shooting a shot. It's okay. You missed that time.
Mhm.
Whatever. That's your partner. So you get to try again.
Yeah, yeah, try
Like,
again.
you
Think of
get to
a
try
better
again.
way to do it tomorrow,
Yeah.
and that's what kind of we're getting at is the
Or
steps, the building blocks to get there.
or even if it wasn't received that great, just try the slow burn from that point on in the
Mhm.
evening.
Yeah.
And I mean, you don't have to expect anything from it. You don't need to get anything from it.
Mhm.
Just help guide them, back a little.
Yeah, if you can tell that your spouse is in like a funk or in like a
Hmm.
weird mindset, just doing things that can help them be more at ease,
Hmm.
and not because you're trying to get something from
Yeah.
them. Like this is
Yeah.
again not where this conversation is. This is about you and your partner and having um, intimacy throughout the day
Yeah.
without having intimacy,
Yep.
in a sense.
Yeah.
And
Being intimate without being intimate, and like keeping it, like you said, at work. So keeping it safe for work. But, like, it's also building the anticipation, like we said, for later on. But
Mhm.
feeling the vibe of your partner is a big thing too. And just if they're feeling a little out of it, just help guide them back a little. You're your partner. You're their partner. You love them no matter
Yeah.
what, and they will always love you as well. So just show them that.
Yeah, show them that, and yeah,
Hmm.
like you said, don't take the rejection to heart, and there's always
Hmm.
tomorrow to try again.
Yep, absolutely.
And making sure that you know that your spouse is not a mind reader,
No.
and kind of helping your spouse prepare for your feelings and how
Yeah.
you feel throughout the day, and that you can't wait to spend time with them so that when you
Hmm.
do get home it's like really fun. And if you're not talking to them throughout the day and then you try to get a
Yeah.
little something something later, they're like, hello.
Yeah. It's, yeah. I mean, it's just a big, just talk.
Yeah, just it
That's.
all comes down to just
Hmm.
having conversations
Hmm.
and being more than just transactional roommates. Or those times where you do this every day, so I can't say those times because it's like literally every day. I think you did this
And,
earlier when I was trying to like edit a video. Is you just stare,
oh
you
yeah.
just stare, and then I'm like, what?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just
Just,
looking.
yep, just looking.
Just looking. It's that teasing, it's that looking, it's that playful kind of banter throughout the evening that we
Hmm.
do. We stare a lot though. I'm like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah, my bad.
I do too,
It's
actually.
just,
Maybe you don't catch me as much. I don't know.
maybe
I
not.
think I
That's
stare
just,
mostly when you're like playing video games because you can't see me staring.
that's probably what it is.
I feel like you stare at me 12 inches from my face.
I mean, sometimes, but also, is it the like, is it the intent from the stare? I guess that, like, you can just feel it burning
Yeah,
into
yeah,
you, and
yeah.
you're like, what is this?
Yeah, so it's fun things like that
Hmm.
that you can do with your partner while you're at home to feel closer, flirtier, more playful. It doesn't
Hmm.
have to be extreme. It doesn't
No.
have to be with the full intent to be intimate later, because just playing that fun game together, building up that
Yeah.
anticipation for maybe
It's.
not today, maybe that anticipation tomorrow, or just building up spending that extra time with your spouse later in the evening once you've finished all of those chores, once everybody's fed, once
Hmm.
everybody's now we can spend that quality time together. And because you've been
Sprinkling it in there.
sprinkling it in there all throughout the day,
Yeah.
it's probably going to lead one thing to another.
Yeah.
But never anticipate that you're always going to get that from your partner.
Hmm.
Intimacy does not have to be hitting a home run.
No,
Intimacy can be a
it
lot of different
doesn't.
things.
And in all honesty, that's one of my favorite games to play in our relationship is the long game.
It is the
is
long game. We play it a lot in
is
public.
yes, public is the fun because
Public is the fun.
it's not huge things. It's
It's
the
so
little,
little and it's so subtle.
and it's so nice. I don't know how to say it better than that. I
Yeah, it's hard.
mean,
It's hard to explain.
because
The
it's full, like we could be out with friends
mm,
out at a dinner or whatever, and she's having her conversation, I'm having mine, but it's the little things where, like, yeah, somebody else may be talking, but I will be looking at you,
mm-hmm,
and I will catch you looking at me, and it's the eye contact from across the room where, even though we are in two separate worlds kind of at the
mm-hmm.
moment,
Right,
we
like
are,
you're in a full conversation, I'm in a full
yeah,
conversation, but then we're like still connecting
yep,
and just always still kind of looking at each other. Like my birthday party was like last weekend,
oh
and we're in a
yes,
room full of 50 people, and but we always know where each
yep,
other are.
I will always be able to see
But
you.
we're never together, but we always know where each other are.
Hmm.
We're always like in our line of sight. And it's just like those times, or when we holding hands in public or sitting next to each other in a booth,
Yes,
and grocery shopping and holding hands.
it's all of
It's
it.
all of it. It's all of it.
It's the fun of it all.
Hmm.
I like it. Like you said, it's the grocery shopping. You get to hold hands when it's just the two of us. We end up giggling the entire time. I mean, it's a simple date.
Hmm.
That's what it should always be. Is the love of the chase and the love of your spouse.
Yeah, I mean we're
It's
18 years into this, and like
it's
still not
never
still not
changed.
caught.
Yeah.
There's
No.
still the chase.
Yep.
Yeah,
It will forever be there.
forever be there.
Hmm.
Or those whisper of sweet nothings
Oh yeah,
that occur. We've had
those are good too.
one whisper of sweet nothing not get us in trouble necessarily.
No, didn't
It
get
didn't.
us in
It
trouble.
was so we were
Yeah,
at the airport.
we were traveling and we were at the airport going through security.
No, we were staying in the security
So standing
line.
security.
You were on our way. I think we were on our way to
I
Vegas.
think we were,
I think
yeah.
we were on our way to Vegas,
Hmm.
and you were saying things.
Yeah.
You were whispering things, a lot of things.
I mean, you were wearing a dress.
I was wearing a dress. I'm always
You were
wearing
in
a dress.
you were wearing a nice dress.
I don't even think it was. It
I
was
didn't
just
think
a
it
regular
I
ass
mean, I think
sundress.
it's still a nice dress.
Okay,
What can I
okay.
say? You enjoy the dresses. I enjoy the dresses.
It's a dress.
It's a dress.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
It's a dress.
Hmm.
I mean, like I said earlier, just putting on a little something extra is all it takes sometimes.
Yep.
So we were getting ready to go through the metal detectors, or not metal detectors, the heat. I think they detect heat,
It's
something like that.
pretty sure, but hey.
The nether regions were heated bright ass on the screen when you have to go put your hands up,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just red hot right there on the screen, and I had to get patted down, and
Yeah.
that was so fun and embarrassing.
My bad. But I will say I laughed my ass
That
off
it was funny.
the rest of the walk to the
But
airplane.
word of advice: don't do those.
I mean,
Don't whisper sweet nothings.
do.
No, do.
Do, it's better. Then you have something else to talk about.
Wrapping up this episode about, keeping the flirting alive and continuing the chase.
Always continue.
Always continue the chase. So, look good for yourselves, look good for each other, keep the mystery, keep the anticipation going. Send those 30 texts.
Yes, please send those texts.
That's going to be the homework for the week.
Okay.
Is to text your spouse, not transactional or operational text messages. Text them every time you think about them. Text them when you think they look nice that day. Text them when you can't wait to see them later. Just throw those little sprinkles throughout your day, throughout your week, and just kind of build that anticipation with your spouse. Yeah. So that's going to be everyone's homework this week is to send more texts. And just keep that flirtation alive throughout in public, the fun little grabs, the little whispers, things like that just continue the anticipation, continue the spark, and just keep things going and moving forward. And then, slowly we'll talk about the big thing when we move on with the steps on intimacy and significant time with your partner. So little steps. We'll get there. We'll get there at some point.
Start the fire first.
Gotta start the fire. Gotta preheat the oven. Yeah.
Yep.
So, thank you for spending time with us again
Yes, thank
tonight.
you.
And we appreciate all of you that follow us on the socials and that listen to us every week. And we hope to see you return next week and maybe some newcomers.
Hmm. Yes, we hope to see you again. Thank you very much for listening to us.
Yeah. Have a good rest of your night.
Have a good evening.